Hey guys, my name is Krystiana Kingsadav, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about snowmen. So when I was younger, I would love to go out when it snowed and make a snowman. Now, whether I was successful or not in making one is not the point of the story. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a snowman. And not just any snowman, a cake pop snowman. Okay, so I'm going to be walking you guys through some ingredients that you will need. First, you're going to need some almond bark or any meltable chocolate to actually dip the cake pops in. You're gonna need some red and black decorating icing. You're gonna need vegetable oil, some cake mix. I chose just plain white cake mix, some eggs, a pan, and some cake pop sticks. And now for the icing that's supposed to go in the cake mix, you're gonna need some sugar, some flour or cornstarch, milk, and 2 sticks of butter. Okay, I also forgot to add that you're gonna need 2 bowls. It doesn't really matter what size, but just enough to fit all the ingredients. But before we get started, make sure that your hair is up if you have long hair and that your hands are washed because we don't like any germs in our treats. So first, we are gonna make our cake mix. It's pretty self-explanatory. The instructions are in the back, but I'm gonna walk you guys through anyways. So you're just gonna cut open your cake mix and pour it in. And it's okay if you get your kitchen messy because we can always clean that up. Next, you're gonna add in 3 eggs. And you can just throw the eggs in your sink and clean that up later. And then, oh, that was only 2 eggs. So we are gonna have a brief intermission so I can grab more eggs. Okay, so I got more eggs. That was a little bit scary because I thought I ran out of eggs. But you're gonna add 3 eggs in, and then you're gonna add 1 cup of water. So I'm gonna grab a measuring cup and fill it up to 1. And I'm gonna pour it in. And then next, I have to have 1/2 cup of oil. And I like to do the oil last, but it really doesn't matter what order you do it in. So let's fill it up and pour it in. Once everything is done, you can now take a whisk and whisk it all up. Okay, once everything is whisked up, you can put that cake mix to the side, and now we're gonna clean up our area for the next step. Okay, now that we have our cake batter complete, we're now gonna have to turn on our oven. So we're gonna set the oven to 350, and now we wait. Okay, so now you guys are gonna spray some butter or oil into this pan. So it'll keep the cake from sticking to the sides and it'll just make your life easier, so trust me. So now that you have it in there, you're gonna take your cake mix and you're gonna dump it in. Make sure you get everything so you get as many cake pops as possible because we don't like to waste things around here. So we're just gonna scoop everything into this pan. And once you do that, make sure that it is even, somewhat even, around the corners and everything. And we're just gonna let that sit until our oven is ready. Oh, looks like our oven is ready. So now we can bring the cake into the oven. But we have to be extra careful because we can burn ourselves. So gently place the cake mix into the oven and close it up tight. And I'm gonna put a timer on for 11 minutes. So we know when to check on our cake. All right, now we are gonna start on our frosting. So we're gonna do 7 tablespoons of cornstarch. You could probably do 6 just because cornstarch is a little bit thicker than flour, but we don't have to get too tedious. So 3, 4, Like I said, it's okay if you make a mess because we can clean it up later. After you do your cornstarch, we are gonna add 1 1/2 cups of milk. And you're gonna grab your whisk and once again, whisk it thoroughly. Okay, so next you're gonna turn on your stove to medium heat and you're gonna pour in the mixture that you just made. And you are gonna keep whisking this until it turns into a thicker consistency. So whenever it just starts to thicken a little bit is when you know that you are doing the right thing. Okay guys, I have hold that thought. I think our cake is done. Come on over. Wow, that looks perfect to me. So the way that we are gonna check if it is ready or not is we are going to pull it out and just see. Alrighty, so if you can see, it's sinking in the middle a little bit, so that means it's not quite ready, so I'm gonna leave it in there for a few more minutes. But back to my confession. Olive, go. So when I was making my frosting, it was not doing what it needed to do, so we had to trash it. But that's okay because frosting was a little bit of our recipe and we still have so much to do, so we're just gonna have to keep rolling. Okay, so now that you guys have the cake out of the oven, you're gonna take a fork or really anything and you're just gonna start mashing up the cake to pieces. And it doesn't have to be like the same size. You just have to keep mashing it, and it's okay if you get pieces on the outside. We can clean it up. It's no biggie. So you're just gonna do that until everything is crumbly. Okay, so next you are going to get your almond bark out and oh gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna put it into our microwave, and I'm gonna put a cover on it. And we are gonna microwave it for 1 minute. Okay, so now that you have your mashed up cake batter and your melted chocolate, you're gonna pour a little bit of this chocolate into your cake batter and you're gonna mix it together so it has a thicker, more sticky consistency. Okay, so now we are gonna scoop the cake batter and we're gonna put it in our hands and roll it into a ball. Don't worry, I washed my hands again, so everything is extra clean. But we're just gonna roll it into a ball. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it in that general shape. And you are gonna place it on a cookie sheet. And you're just gonna do the same thing until you run out of cake batter. And once you're done, you're gonna pop it in the fridge so it cools and hardens. Hey guys, sorry, I'm talking kind of softly because my whole family is sleeping. It is 11:10 and I just got home from work. But I'm gonna show you guys how to decorate the cake pop. It's somewhat of a cake pop. I had to take out the little cake pop stick because it started to like crumble. If you guys like will learn anything from this video, it is that you have to expect the unexpected. Anyways, so you're gonna take your black icing and these are gonna be for the eyes. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's a snowman. Snowmen aren't really perfect. So those are the eyes. It looks kind of scary, but it's okay. And then you're gonna take your red food dye, and this is gonna act as a scarf. So, okay, hold on 1 second. I need scissors. There we go. And this is gonna be like a scarf. So you're just gonna do it right around the neck. That. So it's like a little scarf. Okay, it looks bad, but it does taste good. I did taste it and it does taste good. So this is my snowman cake pop. And he might not be perfect, but he's still perfect to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial on how to make snowman cake pops. I was unsuccessful making a snowman when I was younger, and I still am unsuccessful now. So I guess you could say nothing has changed. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I was going to bring this in to you guys to eat, but they are just like really ugly. I can't physically bring myself to bring them into class. So I hope you guys know that I was still thinking of you when I was making it. Okay, bye.